Hey friends, so we're here today at the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel and give you a detailed room tour of our park view room, take you into all the nooks and crannies and all things like that. So if you guys do enjoy the video throughout, give us a thumbs up, do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. It would be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's head inside. So we're just going into room 56010. And we got Zootopia on here. New Zootopia land that has just opened. So you'll have to forgive, we've had to drop our baggage here. A little bit of a storage area of sorts, but you do have kind of a connecting room there. I'm assuming if there's two families, they will unlock this door for you so you can go between them. But they don't have any real storage in this area. You come through to here and we've got our storage area of sorts. You've got a few drawers, you've got a safe, which I don't remember there being a safe in the Toy Story one. I don't remember pointing it out at least anyway. You've got your hangers for your clothes and whatnot, some extra pillows. Just in here you've got your laundry bag, you've got a special Zootopia carrier bag, and you've got some slippers. These are Zootopia slippers. So you've got Nick Wilde on one, and then you've got Judy Hopps on the other. And if you want to see them out of the packet, there you go. That's what they look like. Just because you wanted to see my feet. Okay, so as we come around, we've got the full length mirror there, and that is on the door to the bathroom. That closes all the way across, and it actually does look quite nice with the border of the door there. Go into the bathroom. Nice floor in there. We've got a rose on the floor. We've got a nice design to the sink area. A couple of bottles of water just there. Some glasses, and then you've got this cup, a little plastic cup that says Shanghai Disneyland Hotel on it. Nice design to the mirror as well. You've got one of those magnifying mirrors. You've got a couple of plug sockets in the bathroom too, and a painting on the wall. Bunch of towels. You've got a telephone next to the toilet for some reason, and the toilet is actually one of those Japanese or potentially Chinese, multifunctional toilets. So that is really awesome if you want a heated seat. Amazing. You've got bath shower combo just here with a detachable shower head as well. You have got the toiletries just there, and then you've got a bath with a pillow down the end. Just taking you down into the main room. There you go, you've got your two double beds there. And you've got the nice headboard, Tink on one side, and the Storybook Castle on the other. And you've got like the hidden Mickey in the headboards there with the lights. And you've got the bedside table in the middle. Mickey conducting the paint in there. And you've got your air conditioning on the side here. Just take you around the border. At the top, it's like a musical theme until you get to the front here, and then you've got Zootopia characters for the opening of Zootopia. This is likely to change once the land has been open a little while longer. Coming back on ourselves slightly, we've got a coffee machine and a hot water machine here, and then in the drawer, that's where you've got your cups, glasses, and your teas and coffees, all that kind of stuff. Little fridge down the bottom. The beds are really, really nice actually. Double beds with the runners on there. Nice smooth runner and good looking bed sheets. You got little hidden Mickeys on the bed sheets as well, which are really, really cute. Large TV on the wall set into this kind of surround of sorts here. You've got an additional 4 bottles of water. Interestingly, they've also given us this, which is a hanger for your water bottle. You attach it and you can hang it around your neck. Just here, you've got a trundle bed, pull-out bed. I'm going to take it all the way down. No, I will take it all the way down actually. There we go. Same kind of bed sheets. Then this just folds out and tucks under, and that's your stand for it. It's good for a little one, so you can actually sleep 5 in this room in theory. Very cool design as well. Mickey with his little picture of Minnie there. Put that away. And then this is the reason we came to this hotel. Theme park views. There you go. Looking at the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel, you've got the storybook castle from the window here of the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel. It looks fantastic. Fantastic view. I'm going to turn the lights off and watch the fireworks shortly. Coming back out, we've got the hotel guide just here. So you got welcome to Zootopia postcards. We got some little envelopes with Shanghai Disneyland Hotel, and we've got some paper there as well. Some little rules that they like to give you. You got guest services. You got entertainment. You've got safety, corporate citizenship, telephone and Wi-Fi, shopping and dining, so you can order in-room dining. A bit of information on the resort there. And this is where you got the in-room dining menu. You can have breakfast from 6:30 to 11. You can have in-room dining all day. And we have just ordered in-room dining. They said it'll be about 30 minutes or so to come. And you've got kids in-room dining menu there as well. You've got a late night dining menu, which is from midnight till 6:30 a.m. And you've got beverages that are available 24 hours a day. So that's that. We've got this little box here of Duffy and Friends Floral Fantasy. Let's just open this and tip it out. See what we've got in there. So we've got Duffy and Friends Floral Fantasy postcard. We've got one of the Duffy and Friends there. We've got a little notepad and a bookmark, I think that is. So we've also got some more amenities here. They've given us a dressing gown. We did have 2 of these in the wardrobe as well. An extra pillow there. That will be for the bed. You've got another of the cups. additional pair of slippers for children, and with compliments. Let's open this. There you go, Shanghai Disneyland Hotel. Mickey looking all decadent there. Look inside yourself, Simba. You are more than what you have become. And then you've got a little towel, which is the same design as is on the case there. Okay, just take you around and show you the plug sockets so you can see what kind of amount you've got. So you've got a few just here. You've got lights and everything, you've got plug sockets, 2 USB-A ports, you've got USB-A and a USB-C there. These are controls for the curtains, so you've got blinds and you've got actual curtains as well. You've got an alarm clock and everything there. Little drawer, got a torch in the drawer, bedside drawer. Little packet for the remote, which is cute, and the channel guide just there. Paper and pen. Shanghai Disneyland Hotel. We will be taking that pen home. You got a couple more plug sockets down here. No USB ports on those ones. One more plug socket up here, and a light switch for this light. And then on the desk, you've got another light switch. You've got 2 USB-A ports, and the plugs. You've got USB-C and a USB-A. The plugs over here in China, they use an Australian one, and this is Australian Chinese. And this one is suitable for European and American adapters, so you're pretty good either way. And we've got one more thing to show you, and Becky hasn't seen this either, so I'm just going to press this button right next to the bed. You watching?
Yeah.
Yeah. And look.
Wow. That's a cool feature.
Who needs a theme park view when you've got fireworks over the headboard? And then you've got the hidden Mickey there in the mirror. So that is a overview of our room here at the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel. We've got a theme park view, and we're going to get set up ready to watch the fireworks. Hey, Future Lee here. So we're back now at home, and we've wanted to give you our thoughts and feelings on the resort and give you a review on what we thought of the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel. So if you've seen any of our hotel reviews previously, you know that we break everything down into a category. And so we do comfort, cleanliness, amenities, location, and accessibility. We do the 5 categories, give each of them a score, and then we come up with a finalised score at the end. So, right off the bat though, we'll answer the question of would we stay here again? Yes, we would, with a caveat. The caveat being if we could pay the right price. The reason for that is the resort is a little bit expensive, and I don't think overall what you get for what we paid for it, we went in a particularly high season, is worth the money. So if it was that price again, we wouldn't stay there. If it was a little bit cheaper, might consider it. But let's get on to the scoring. Now I've got my phone down here, so as I glance down, I do apologise, but I'm just double checking my scores. This is a relatively easy one, to be honest. So comfort, cleanliness, amenities, location, and accessibility. So starting off the bat, comfort. We've given comfort an 8. The reason for that is the resort, whilst
it looks really cool. It does look fantastic. From the inside, there's some really good touches. The lobby is beautiful. I love the carpets and the decor throughout the hallways and things like that. It could do with some slightly better themed touches, but it is an elegant resort, so they're trying to go with elegance over theming, and the resort itself doesn't really have too much of an actual theme. So it's a little bit odd. There's some cute touches in the rooms around the mirror. You've got like the little designs. Behind the bed, you've got the headboard that lights up. Things like that make it really a cool, comfortable hotel and really draw you into that Disney magic. So I think that's why we've given it an 8. If things felt a little bit more homely, particularly like in the lobby or something like that, then it would go up there as a 9 or a 10. But I understand what they're going for with the elegance factor. So next up, we've got cleanliness. And cleanliness, actually, the resort as a whole, we can't really fault. They were doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of like gardening outside and things like that. There are a couple of areas that they were like trying to maintain and bring up to a better standard, so they are proactively doing that. One of the things that I didn't like, the windows themselves were quite dirty, so it was difficult to see out of them. So they could be doing that on a more regular basis. And you did have a little bit of dust around like light fixtures and picture frames and things like that. But overall, as a whole, the resort was very clean and it was very well maintained. So hence an 8. So amenities we have also given an 8. Can you see where this is going? Amenities we've given an 8 because you've actually got a fair amount of stuff to do at this resort. You've got a swimming pool. Now, caveat on the swimming pool, something that we're not used to as Westerners. You do need to wear a swimming cap in the swimming pool. It is mandatory to wear a swimming cap in the swimming pool. No ifs, buts, maybes. You have to do it. It's a hygiene thing that they're very hot on, and it may be the law. It's a little bit of a grey area. I can't understand it online, but yeah, you've got to wear it. So that takes away some of the comfort and enjoyment for us personally, because it's not something that we're used to. The swimming pool is there, but it's not the best. It's not that fun. There's no like slides or anything like that. Something like that would have pushed it up to potentially like a 9 or a 10 again. It's just not like enjoyable enough to spend an extended period of time in the pool. So you do have, you've got the character dining there as well, and that's a really nice character dining experience. The food was fantastic, a little bit of a weird experience with the way you kind of like walk in, take your picture, and then they just kind of walk around. It seems they do character dining a little bit differently at Shanghai Disney, so we're just, again, not used to that, but they've got it there. You've also got the gym, you've got the kids club as well. Kids club, much more of an educational factor than a play and enjoyment factor. So caveat on that, obviously, whilst it is something that they are used to as locals and as Chinese residents, it's not something we're particularly used to as Westerners. A lot of what we would do taking kids to the kids club would be more for them to like have fun and whatnot. You've also got the lounge at the very top, which The views from up the top are absolutely fantastic. You can see Shanghai Disneyland Park from the top. It's very, very elegant. It's not something that we would necessarily do, but again, it's good to have. You've got the little bar. You've got like a grab and go kind of thing there at the bar as well, on the ground floor, and you've got the shop as well. You also have the ability to have weddings there, and you've got like the grand reveal staircase, which is really cool. And then outside you've got like a kind of Hakuna Matata, Lion King kind of splash pad play zone, but you don't have an outdoor pool. It's only the indoor pool, and then there's not really much else going on. So if they had more like climbing frames and things like that outside, if they had slides in the pool, that would bump this up through the rankings. But for now, it's an 8. So next up we've got location, and again, location, interestingly, we're going to give an 8. Now it is closer than the Toy Story Hotel, and you do have additional transport facilities to get to the parks and Disney Town, but you still do have to cross the lake to get over there. You take a boat over there, and the timings of the boats are a little bit funky, as we showed in the tour. Takes a long time to do that as well, and you're also still fairly far away from the park. If it was on the other side of the lake, then obviously that would be a 9, and you'd be much closer to the park that way, and you could then just walk. But for that reason, it drops down a little bit, and we do give it an 8. And also, again, due to the timings, you do have only bus transportation at certain times. So walking can be difficult, getting a boat, timings can be difficult, and then you're having to get a bus, and you're spending a lot of money on a deluxe resort. To be having to get a bus is a little bit frustrating at times. Again, if it was over the other side, you'd be able to walk. So accessibility, we've also given an 8. You've seen where this has gone. Everything's got an 8, because whilst it's good, it's not great, and it's definitely not perfect. It's very good. Accessibility, the reason for an 8, again, the pool doesn't have 0 entry. You have to step through a little puddle to get in, things like that. Everything is accessible via elevators, and most of the stuff is kind of on the ground floor, but it's a little bit of a maze to get around. If you want to go to the rooftop bar, obviously rooftop bar as it says, you would be able to take an elevator up there. Getting onto the boat can be a little bit tricky. The same situation with the buses as well. We didn't try an accessible room to fully able-bodied people. We don't like to take an accessible room if we don't need it. So I'd imagine there'd be a little bit more space in the room, but the rooms are fairly spacious anyway, and you would have a lot of room to be able to walk around if you do have accessibility issues. Though it would possibly be a little bit difficult to take a wheelchair into the room that we had in particular. Getting into the bath, you'd need to get into the bath, you'd need to step over. The bath is fairly low, but you'd still need to do that step. So yeah, there are some good things. You've got ramps around, but there are a lot of stairs. That kind of grand reveal staircase from the lobby to the gardens and into the park, that view does require stairs, which is unfortunate, so you can't quite have the same experience if you're in a wheelchair, but there are handrails, so if you do have the ability to walk stairs with a handrail, you can do that. So yeah, that's the review. Let's give you a breakdown of everything. I mean, We've given everything an 8, so 8 totted up and then divided again gives an overall score of 8. Now, as I said at the top of the video, would we stay here again? Yes, with a caveat. If the price was right, we would. We enjoyed the hotel as a whole, and we enjoyed the design, the decor, the features. We tried the character dining, the food was good there. If it was a little bit cheaper, I appreciate it is a deluxe resort, but we did stay at a particularly expensive time. But if it was a little bit cheaper, I think maybe that would have swayed us a little bit to give a couple of more of the categories a little bit of a higher score. But overall, I think 8 is quite a fair assessment for this resort, and it is somewhere we would recommend you staying if you come to Shanghai Disneyland. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video throughout, and it's given you a good idea as to whether you would like to stay at the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel or not. If you haven't seen the rest of our series, do check it out. There'll be a link down in the description to the playlist. And you can also take a look at our Hong Kong Disneyland playlist. That'll be up in the top corner and down the description to sort of see how this compares to some of the other resorts in this part of the world. So if you guys have enjoyed the video throughout, do give us a thumbs up to appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. It'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. We'll see you on the other side. Thanks.